today. It's by Catherine Otashi. Does anyone know what it's going to be about? Can you guys count to 2? What is it? Or 2? 3, that's after 2. Should we see what happens? 2 by Catherine Otashi. 2 was a playful number. She was curved on the top, straight on the bottom, and friendly and warm like the... What color is this?
Yellow.
What else is yellow that's in the sky?
Sun.
The sun. She's big and warm and friendly like the sun. Her best friend was 1. Whenever they'd get a chance, they'd dance. She'd sing and snap, he'd tappity-tap. What a pair they'd made. So who's 2's best friend?
1.
At the end of each day, they always say, 1, 2, I'll count on you, till the end we'll be best friends. That is, until 3 jumped in between them. You 2 are like glue, said 3, poking fun. Shake things up, come play with me, 1. Odds are better than the rest, but 1 and 3 are the best. So 2's best friend was number 1, right? But number 3 came in and said that number 1 should only hang out with him. Is that nice? No. No. 2 felt a shift. She watched 1 slowly drift away from her. Now, how do you think number 2 felt? Sad? Do you know? Sad? That's right. Bad and sad. 2 felt left out. Can I play too? She asked. You had your time to play with 1, answered 3. We're playing odds only right now. 2 was blue. What did I do? 1 left without a word. Is it because I'm even and they're both odd? Let it go, said 0. Just ignore them, added 4. Now, when they say 2 was blue, do you think that meant that 2 turned blue? Or do you think 2 was sad?
Sad.
Yes, that's right. But 2 couldn't let go. At every turn, what did she see? 1 playing with 3. 1, 3, odds will be, they say. 2 felt a little green. So what does green mean, do you think? No. Green, in this case, means she's jealous. Do you ever feel jealous? No? Good. That is good. Her heart felt sick and she began to cry. Do you know why she felt sick in her heart? Because she's sad, because that's her best friend. Have you ever had that happen to you? No? Yeah? Were you sad? Yeah. Do you think it's going to get better? Because it always does, doesn't it? The evens rushed over to comfort their friend. Such a shame things aren't the same. 3 is silly, said 4. 1 can't be best friends with 3. It's unlucky, said 6. Why would she say it's unlucky?
Why is he breaking?
He's broken because he's sad, remember? That happened right here. She began to crack open because her heart was hurting. Do you remember why her heart's hurting?
Because 3 took over their best friend.
That's right. 1 and 3 are just plain odd. Let's get even with those odds, claimed 8. So what do you think they're going to do? What do you think? They've been best friends forever? Do you think they're going to be best friends?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you think they're all going to be best friends? No? Should we see? All right. 5 5, 7, and 9 overheard the chatter. What's the matter? There's nothing wrong with being odd. Evens are great, stated 4, 6, and 8. Sometimes even greater than the odds.
Why are they all spreading like that?
You know, I think it's because of how they're feeling. They're upset because they're not being included with the odd numbers, right? Yeah. 0 saw the numbers collide. Why did everyone need to take sides? Does anyone know what collide means?
Sad.
No. No. Collide means they ran into each other. They started to collide. They weren't on the same page. They wanted different things, right? 5, 7, and 9. We're all odd, and we're just fine, shouted the odds. 4, 6, 8. Being even is first rate, yelled the evens. 0 watched this hullabaloo. She raced over to 2. The numbers are dividing. Now the odds are at odds with the evens, and the evens want to get even with the odds. 2 felt split. Well, what can I do, she asked. And do you notice how 2 is breaking apart even more? Can you see that?
Because he's really sad.
Yeah. Her friends are fighting, and she doesn't like it. Have you guys ever had friends fight? No? Yes? And what happened? Did you guys all make it up and become friends again? Yeah. No. Half of me doesn't care about that odd pair, but maybe it's time for me to be done with one. That's the smaller side of you talking, said 0. You're greater than that. The evens and odds are in a fight. What if you can make things right? Can you find in your heart to see a new angle to this probably?
Are we going to go to a different place after?
You know what? All right. Should we all sit crisscross applesauce? All right. So does anyone know what greater than means? No, it means it's bigger than. So then if greater than means bigger than, what does less than mean?
It's making a heart.
It is making a heart, isn't it?
And this is the letter that we're having today.
What letter?
C.
C.
That's the letter. Mommy, I miss Regina.
All right. Can we sit back down, crisscross applesauce? All right. So then less than means it's smaller. 2 thought, and then, you're right, she exclaimed, flipping herself around. It is in me. I can be less than I've been, or greater than I am. The choice is mine. 2 pulled herself together and stood up tall. I have something to say to you all, she said. It's not easy to say, but I've come to see it's tricky to dance when there are 3. One should have friends, and the same goes for me. 3 drooped. I'm sorry, 2, he said. I see now that playing with odd wasn't fair to you. Now, have you ever had to make up with a friend after you got in a fight? Yeah? And didn't you feel so much better after that? Yeah? And how about you? Did you feel better? Yeah?
Because I it's my birthday.
Really? When's your birthday? That is really close, isn't it? Now, does everyone think they're all going to start to get along after this point? Since now they're making up and they're going to be friends? Well, here's where we can all agree, said 2. When the dance turns and shifts, let's groove and flow. If you're holding too tight, let go. Dance to your own beat. 4. Dance and mix, said 6. Rock and roll, said 7. Shake it up, they shouted. Soon all the numbers were dancing together, moving and grooving, shimmying and shaking and spinning around like tops. It's fun to dance with everyone, said the numbers. 2 spun faster and faster, round and round. She gets so dizzy that... What do you think? You think so? Oops, she bumped into one. He teetered and toppled and almost fell down, but 2 caught him. Sorry, said 2. Me too, said 1. Both said nothing for a while. Then 1 said softly, Hey 2, can I still count on you? 2 looked at 1 and said, It's the end, and guess what? You guys guess what? We are still friends. Yeah, they all got mad, remember? And they weren't going to be friends, and then they made up because 2 was going to be the bigger person in the group. Is that right? No.